iskati asazi wasona ayobuya ngasolapha kumbe kuya kuba mthamba makumbe busuku impela kumbe kuthatheni kokusamani qaphele lilunge zingabotima iziba limasilinde siqaphele linda qaphela linda qaphela linda qaphela siqaphela wena Nkosi ngomsa wakhe ngiyakhumbula intengo wasenge ngayo washiya izindlu zobukhosi weza lapha emhlabeni ngiyazi kuhle enkosini uma thina esifele izozifumanisa sonke silindile siqaphele linda qaphela linda qaphela linda qaphela siqaphela wena Nkosi O Jesu wena mhlengi wami uyalazi themba lami eliyakubona ngamehlo nxa sengikuzwa ithokoza abanye bona bangesaba nxa uqhamuka mahluli kamina ngithola isihlobo ngizolinda ngiqaphele linda qaphela linda qaphela linda qaphela siqaphela wena Nkosi linda qaphela linda qaphela linda qaphela siqaphela wena Nkosi linda qaphela linda qaphela linda qaphela siqaphela wena Nkosi.
Life is designed to be lived to the fullest, celebrated each day and each moment cherished. Welcome to Celebrations Health reBalance, where we celebrate health fully and rebalance health smoothly. We want to delve and discuss more about celebrations. I am your host, Dr. Hleza, working at the Adventist Lifestyle Center of Zimbabwe East Union Conference as the resident doctor there, where we focus on management of chronic diseases so as to better manage such conditions. And today we're going to delve into exercise from an implementation point of view. In our previous discussion, we looked at exercise from a point of an instructor. We had a coach who came along to help us through with the principles of exercise. And we also talked about different types of exercise, different forms from an instructive education point of view. But today we've got a special guest who has been implementing exercise from a reception point of view, from a practical point of view of someone who has received the principles of how to implement exercise. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you so much.
Okay, we are happy and excited to have you. Please introduce yourself to our audience.
Okay, my name is Pastor Phineas Mangwiro. I'm married. I work with the East Zimbabwe Conference.
Wow, that's very interesting, especially to realize that there are some pastors who really take these issues of health, particularly when it comes to exercise, seriously. Not just being a pastor, but being a family man who's concerned about his overall well-being to the point of implementing exercise principles. Maybe to start off, what motivates you to want to exercise? What's the motivation?
Well, it's very exciting, and I guess there is the benefits that of feeling good and also feeling healthy are good motivators.
Okay.
But above all, it's very exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, very exciting.
Okay. How do you compare your life? Probably, if there was at any point where you think yourself, I was not someone who was exercising, or someone who was not physically active as far as engagement is concerned, to now when you are physically active, how do you compare the two?
Yeah. There's a difference. I think there's a time when I wasn't exercising.
Okay.
I was too heavy, even for my liking.
Okay.
Not sleeping well. Yeah, I mean, there's so many disadvantages of not exercising. But when I started, I had to shed off some weight, and
Okay.
I'm light, and even clarity of thought.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel good. You sleep well, even. You sleep very well after a very good exercise. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So from your personal experience, exercise helped you as an individual to, number one, manage your weight in a better way. In this case, you lost some weight, and also it improves on sleep patterns. Apart from better sleep, you also indicated feeling good and being alert as some of the harvest or benefits from exercise is concerned. Now, when we're looking at exercise from your experience, which kind of exercise do you enjoy the most? Your go-to exercise?
My go-to exercise is athletics.
Athletics.
I'm a marathoner.
You're a marathoner.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my go-to.
That's your go-to. Yeah. So if you're saying you're a marathoner, what is a marathoner? Something like a marathoner. Watozivi kuti marathoner chi.
Okay, tinomhanya.
Okay.
Tinomhanya madistance akasiyana-siyana, but kana titi marathon is 42.2 kilometers.
All right.
Yeah. Then I run those ones, and even ultra I go even beyond 42.2 kilometers. Yeah.
Okay. Saka pamuri kuti 42 kilometers marathon zvingoreva kuti ndingangomuka ndingangotarisa kuti iye zvino ndiri pa 1 kilometer ndaramba ndichienda kusvika ndasvika ku 42, kana kuti pane zvinocherechedzwa, pane kakugadzirira karipo kuti munhu azoita marathon inongoitwa here, kune kwazvinogadzirirwa here, uye vanhu kune kwavanonozviitira here, kana kuti kungozviitawo?
Mungomuke dog. I think you know better. Your body needs to be conditioned.
Okay.
For the exercise ahead.
Okay.
So Yeah, panto gadzirirwa. Panto rine gadziriro yakasimba
Gadziriro
zvikuru.
yakasimba.
Yeah, we do train for that.
Okay. Yeah. I see in the New Testament, pane panonyorwa mubhaibheri whichinzi, I'm paraphrasing, when we're looking at people that are temperate, those who are into athletics, etc., they are quite disciplined. So as to achieve the goal they want to achieve, maybe in this case a 42-kilometer marathon, maybe. But when we're looking at nowadays in comparison to probably when the Bible was written, when it comes to discipline, what are some of the things that you have realized you need to discipline yourself on, where you're supposed to have self-discipline in preparation for the marathon?
There's so many. I need to be disciplined on what I eat.
Okay, what you eat.
It's very important.
Okay.
Even rest.
Rest.
You know, it's quite amazing that as part of our training plan, rest is very key.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you eat, rest, and a good number of things.
Okay.
A host number of things that you have to be aware of, so that your body will be in good shape.
Okay.
To endure, to endure the 42.2 kilometer distance.
Okay.
It's not a joke.
Yeah. Now, when we're looking at that, do beverages play a role? What you take internally, apart from what you eat and rest, we're looking at liquids, beverages. Do they play a role?
Sure. Truly, the most important drink that we are encouraged to take is water.
Water,
yeah.
Okay.
We badly need water because, as you be running, you lose a lot of water. So your body has to have enough water in the system.
Okay.
And even along the route.
Okay.
Will be given water. To replenish. We badly, we can't do without water.
Okay. Yeah. I have seen sometimes on social media, also through my emails and other circles, where sometimes there's a Victoria Falls marathon, and then there's also a Comrades marathon, etc. Have you ever participated in any of such?
Both.
You have participated in both?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very interesting. Maybe you want to share a little bit of your experience as far as the Victoria Falls Marathon? Victoria
Falls Marathon, in the country, I think it's most hyped about marathon.
Okay.
I love the carnivality, that atmosphere that will be there. It's something that gives you a psychological push.
Okay.
It attracts a lot of competitors.
Okay.
Some from beyond the borders of this country. It's a race that one should try.
Okay.
Before the rest. and it's very friendly.
Okay.
It of course there's the 42.2 that I normally participate in.
Okay.
But we have those social distance, like the 7 kilometer distance, where you can actually even be walking.
Okay.
Yeah, you run, walk. But it's a very exciting race, and it gives you time off these busy schedules, time to cool off and the like.
Okay. Yeah. So mazinzwira vateereri kuti when we are talking about exercise, one of the means and ways to exercise yataurwa panapa napastor ndeyekuita participate in a marathon, and there's preparation that needs to be done for one to be able to endure kuti azokwanisa kunge apedza that lap distance inenge iripo. There is need to consider what to be eaten, rest, as well as hydration. And kumaka wakamboendawo ku Victoria Falls Marathon, and it helps to relieve also, batsira when you have got other clicks and links that we have as far as networking with other people is concerned when you get there. But more importantly, musanzwe makabatikana kuti 42 manje ndinozosvika sei, ndatonzwawo kuchinzi kune ma7 km masocial ekuti munotofamba usingamhanyi. Maybe wozotiwo rimwe gore, then you consider such kind of maybe other distances that that other people go for. Now tichiri papa pane tichibva pane kuVictoria Falls, imwe makamboparticipate ndeipi?
muZimbabwe, yeah, ana CBZ,
Okay.
Old Mutual, First
Okay.
Life, ana Vumba.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
most races in Zimbabwe I've participated. Yeah.
That's very encouraging.
So mamwe acho anenge ari ma 21, like Vumba is Tanganda. In Vumba it's normally 21.
21.
Mamwe acho. So normally I normally do 42.
Okay.
But kana kusina 42 yacho, I just take what is there, normally the 21.
Okay.
And next week I'll be running ZB 21. Yeah.
ZV 21. Okay. No, that's good. So is it something that you can encourage someone to get into? If it's something you can encourage someone, angagadzirese.
Firstly, that I think it starts with the mindset.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to. When we talk about discipline, you have to be disciplined. Imagine, I mean, you have got 42.2 kilometers ahead of you, and as you do the distance, you know, it's like when you're done with 1 kilometer, you know that I'm left with 41 point.
Yeah.
You just have to be disciplined not to run too fast. Discipline to know how to conserve your energy. There's so many dynamics that are involved for you to have a successful race. So for someone to start, firstly they just have to have that commitment and dedication.
Okay.
That I have to do it. And you start very easy. You start easy. You know, for me, when I realized now I needed to run, after seeing some health challenges, witnessing some health challenges, I thought, no, I have to run now. I struggled with a kilometer. Okay. Almost fainted. Just a kilometer. But I didn't stop. Okay. You know, so we have what we call the 10% rule. So that maybe you start with a kilometer. The next day try to push with the 10%. Maybe 1.1. Okay. So the first thing is that you have to be disciplined to continue doing it. Okay. You know, it may be taxing on your body, to be very, very excruciating at times, because the body is not used to that. Yeah. You are introducing something totally different, totally new. So you just have to be disciplined to continue. And so when the mind frame is set, we now go to the attire. You know, you have to be in the right gear. Okay. Especially shoes. We should never compromise. Okay. With the shoes. Ndakuenda kwa Mtare kune mabhero. Okay. No, if you are serious, if you're a serious runner and you do not want to face challenges, run away from mabhero. All right. Why, Doc? Because every running shoe has got a mileage. It has to go. It may still look nice. Like you see mine here, it has got, I think, it still looks nice, but it's almost 70% done. Okay. You see, you could see it could still be having the grip, but it's done. It's done. Yeah. So the shoe is critically important. Okay. And the proper running gear. And like, yeah. Okay, so my figure I'm going to tie. Yeah. No, that's but fine. But when you're training, yeah, you also need to bend some fat, yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah. Just to take you back a little bit. Panya boots kuti kana munhu afunga kuita marathon boots dzakakosha, so they don't run into some challenges. Can you try and just expand a little bit on that one? What some of the challenges that might arise kuti munhu yatsonzwa kuti kandafunga kuendawo kunoita marathon aka nyaya dzebhutsu dzakandikoshera to this extent. I need a little bit of information. Of course, we may not exhaust everything. Oh yeah, I think maybe the most important thing is that there are running shoes that are designed to absorb. When you pound on the ground, they absorb the shock.
Okay.
So when they absorb the shock, they are protecting your knees.
Okay.
So without proper, it's like the shock is going straight to your leg and then to your knee. So you find someone maybe later on said, no, when you're running, your knees, what? It's because you didn't have the proper shoe. So the shoe then absorbs. It's like when you're in a proper running shoe, it bounces. It bounces. So that is very important.
Okay.
It's critically important.
No, that's fine. Thank you so much for that. Because ndingozonotsvakawo dzangu bhutsu dzandinongopfeka
ngoti masindika chero angori mateki aiwa munokovara tsoka
no, that's very good. Thank you for that point. Now I know there is an association of athletes, maybe for Adventist or something like that, iriko here yakadaro.
Yes.
Mungangoti muchidimbu.
We today not Adventist Athletic Club.
Okay, Adventist Athletic Club.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It helps us. We do some group training.
Okay.
And I think it's much more vibrant in South Africa.
Okay.
It's a huge club, and
okay.
Actually, when I run. Even every race that I run, I'll be on my Adventist Athletic T-shirt.
Okay.
And we are very known now.
Okay.
Because, at the back of the T-shirt there is written Maranatha, fitness for witnessing.
Okay.
So at times...
that's very interesting.
Yeah. And as we run, they'll be say, hey, Maranatha, Maranatha. Then we say, Jesus is coming again. We just always try to remind people, we running, we do, but remember, Jesus is coming up again. Yes, we have a club.
Maybe just to pitch on that thought of the Adventist Athletic Club, with the inscription at the back written. Running for witnessing, or
fitness for witnessing.
Right. Pane reka kudyidzana karipo between kuexercisa, kungava kumhanya kana kungava kuenda kugym kana kuti kungava kufamba munhu aita walkathon, as far as witnessing, reaching out for Christ. Are there opportunities dzekushare nevamwe zvine chekuita nekuuya kwaJesu through nyaya dzekumhanya idzi?
Yeah, they are. In some, we used to do this as AAC, that during races we'll be distributing books.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be distributing books, health and wellness.
Okay.
And so that we do not just run. We also have to make sure that we spread the gospel. And so there's that opportunity. And also, to serve God well, you just need to be fit.
Okay.
Just need to be fit. You don't want to be. You don't have to be a sickling. It doesn't really project the God that we really worship.
Yeah.
So and. Yeah, even if you are walking, you could be leaflets and what. So it depends on the intentionality of the person that is who is engaging in any form of exercise. You can take that opportunity to spread the gospel. And also for me, I normally take, when I'm training, if I'm alone, I used to be reading a spirit of prophecy. Like I put on my earphones and then I play, those audios.
Okay.
So I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chapters as I run. But we're being discouraged now to be putting on because of some accidents. So you just need to be well alert. But for me, I've stopped using earphones. But what I do now is an opportunity to to meditate,
To meditate.
to pray. You can pray all you want.
All the way.
All the way. Imagine you can pray, you can plan, you can meditate. So for me, it's quality time to connect. As I'm running, I'm also connecting with my God.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I'm trying to think, maybe for someone who is practicing, maybe preparing for the run, when maybe it's done in a secluded park, anogona kuterera ka since pasina that opportunity or that risky
max dance,
and then I think you talked about praying, meditation, maybe over the building up memory verses or thoughts and communicating to God being something that can be done during that marathon or during the preparation. So I'm looking here and seeing that kuti munhu anofarira zvekupa literature, to distribute literature, this can be an opportunity for them where they can meet with different people from different backgrounds, like the upcoming ZB that you talked about, and also maybe an opportunity to have a discussion with someone maybe on the way, as well as an opportunity to probably measure kuti utano hwangu uri kuendeka zviri nani than last time here naiko zvino. I think those are some of the things that one can look into as motivators to be able to participate into my different activities akaita semamarathon amataura aya. Now we want to transcend into discussing your exercise experience throughout celebrations, putting a little bit of more information on the other letters in the acronym. But before we get into that, kana makazvitarisa izvi zvemamarathon nema-exercises zvine zera here ramungati imimi when it comes to marathon? Zvinogona kutangira apa from your experience kana tozogumirawo apa nekuona kwenyu kwemakore amaita zvemamarathon izvi.
Well, I may not be very much qualified to answer that, but ndichingoonawo Matete Chimanya. What may be different is the intensity.
Yes.
Intensity, yeah. I'm 54.
Okay.
Just getting to 54 now. I was okay even when I ran the comrades in June. I was very much okay. Very much okay, despite being 54. But also through comrades, you could also see kuti kwatori nemadharawo. Madhara, because it's like bib inenge ichitoratidza kuti age group rako.
Okay.
So I remember when we were finishing comrades, I think about 6 or so hundred meters, I was shocked to see an old man.
Okay.
Old man just by my side, and he was moving.
All right.
I was so excited to see him doing that. Then I actually to pat him on the back and say, "Old man, let's move.
Okay,
let's go." So I guess it depends on an individual.
Okay.
And maybe also on the level of intensity.
Okay.
Of how you're doing.
But I've been to one marathon recently. And I also noticed there was a mother with a child that was in a pram, and all she was doing was just pushing and going. And I think maybe she went for, was it 5 kilometers or so, I think, and then she came back. So I think age may not be restrictive from what I'm picking, and also from the other age that you are mentioning, which is quite advanced as far as Makore is concerned. So I think there's room for everyone.
There's room for everyone. And people can be very innovative. Like I talk about my comrades' experience. There was someone a lady who skipped the whole 90 kilometers. So just skipping.
Okay.
And covered 90 kilometers, just skipping.
Okay.
Yeah. And my brother, in one of his comrades' marathon runs, like what you said, there was this old man with a disabled with a disabled child. He ran all the 90 and he was just pushing the pram.
Yeah.
Pushing for the whole journey, for the whole distance.
No, that's very encouraging. So, vatereri, when it comes to marathon, it's not selected for the few or selected for those who are physically active and able to do. There's room for everyone.
Yeah, sure.
For one who can walk, push someone else, as long as you have taken time to prepare and be ready for what lies ahead. And I'm not sure ndanza muchiti mimi Adventist Athletics Club ndizvo. It's more vibrant in South Africa and probably maybe here in Zimbabwe it's picking up or something like that. So ngatiti munhu aroda kutanga papanere kwaanogona kuenda kuti awane rubatsiro rwakarongeka rwokugadzirira whether anoda kuita 5 kilometer, whether anoda kuita sei, mune kwamunosangana here mungava mutown or kupo or wherever, so that when you are doing it with those who have walked the path before, apa pane gombaba musaende apapa pane mukwidza muchidai, I think it helps when we have got some people that have gone through that can motivate, that can encourage and give guidance.
I'm a beneficiary of the club.
Okay.
Myself. When I thought of running, I used to run. I thought every shoe if I can put it on, I can run in it.
Okay.
But thanks to Adventist Athletic Club, the Harare chapter, where I am a member.
Okay.
They took me through what needs to be done.
Okay.
Types of shoe that you need to put on and the like. And we have got a professional coach.
Okay.
Coaches actually.
Okay.
Coaches actually. I'm so happy that I also saw my other coach, Coach V.
Okay.
She also helps us there.
Okay.
With that. So we've got professional coaches that actually help us because it's not an easy thing that one can just wake up and think that I can just run 42.
Okay.
You just need to be taken through a plan.
Okay.
And then you need someone to see you through the plan in preparation for the race. So the club is there to help.
Okay.
To help those that want to join and those that want to run, and it's not a crime to walk. It's not a crime to walk. What we all need is just need to finish the race.
Okay.
Don't compete with anyone. We're not there to compete with anyone. We're just there to make sure that we have achieved something.
Okay.
We are fit. So there's there. And during my conference, when I think we were about 70 something kilometers, maybe left with about 25, 26, thereabout. I saw a certain lady. She was just shouting, I do not care. For as long as you are not stopping, whether you can crawl, you can walk, you can run, just keep moving.
Okay.
Just keep moving. That's the idea. Keep moving.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for that. Now let's transition into the experience of practicality of exercise. In this case, we are looking at walking, we are looking at marathon, and we want to look at specifically liquids on celebrations. I think we talked about issues to do with choice that one needs to be determined in their mind, and we also just generally talking about exercise. So that is C and E, and the next letter is L, which is liquid. When it comes to this particular kind of exercise, which can either be walking or which can be marathon, some they say walkathon, what advice can you give someone as far as water is concerned, water drinking is concerned? Do you have any experience yourself with water drinking?
You can't do it without water. No, you can't.
Okay.
You can't. Before a race, we have a plan where you need to be hydrating.
Okay.
Hydrating. We can't do without water.
Saka na mchiti plan ye hydrating. Kungomuka uchingomwa mvura here. 2 liters chako watopedza makuseni kana kuti it will be spaced out. What one of the best ways to drink the water?
I think it has to be spaced out. You don't have just to, like kungotora chigubhu wotodhudhuzaka ukangodhudhuzaka chinobva chinongopfuura. Just make sure that the body absorbs the water. You have to space it out, and but whatever works for you, you just need to be hydrated. Yeah, you just need to be hydrated.
Zvinhu zvakaita sema soft drinks nema energy drinks anokurudzirwa here pakugadzirira kana kuti churing?
Ma energy drinks, ndo mamwe anotorwa, but you just need to be very careful. Anenge aida because as you run, you lose some electrolytes. You need to replenish them.
Okay.
So at times you take them just kuti usazopererwe nezvimwe zvinhu nemama components are important for you. But my soft drinks, they are not very helpful to you.
Okay.
They are not very helpful. You do that at your own risk. They are not good for us.
Okay. Yeah. I see. Now, then let's move over to issues to deal with belief.
Yeah.
When we're looking at going on a marathon, going for exercise, is it something that also is encouraged as far as belief system is concerned? Or, I don't know, what can you say as far as belief is concerned, belief systems?
Firstly, you can only believe more in God when my personal experience here. I was at 8 and 9 Ks or so.
Okay.
Then I realized that I said, but let me dig in. I'm just left with a K. Even if I think I'd covered enough ground and I had a lot of time that I could even have crawled to the finishing line and still be able to complete the race.
Okay.
But I said to my mind, why not just give in? Why not just dig in? I remember telling myself that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
Okay.
Let me dig in. And I flew. I remember people looking, what's wrong with you? Because as I did my conference, my plan was I have to be running about 6 minutes, 30 seconds per kilometer, 6 minutes, 40, 50.
Okay.
But my last kilometer, I did it 3 minutes 44.
Okay.
Per kilometer. So I was sprinting.
Okay.
So that really when I understood this verse, I understood it better after my conference. I said, look at me. I could dig in, so I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So I think in terms of belief, that also helps to believe more in God. And also, my friend, you cannot embark on a journey of running 90 kilometers without belief. Can I do it? You need to you need to believe in yourself, and you need to believe in Him who gives you power to do that.
Yes.
It's all about Him. It's not about us.
Okay.
So if I say I can do this, it means that He who created me empowers me to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So exercise, and also from a spiritual perspective, a believer knows that they should take care of their body. So it's also speaking into our belief system. I have to take care of my body. Whether you are running, whether you are walking, any form of exercise, it's you are just living out your belief as a steward of the temple. I have to take care of my body.
Know you not that you are the temple of God.
Yeah.
Yeah, and God desires to dwell in us and to become his hands, his feet, his mouth that is bringing good tidings to those around, and bringing hope in hopeless situations. And this can come through the part of belief. You touched a little bit on rest, that it can improve on sleep patterns, the depth of sleep. Have you had any experiences as far as rest is concerned, where you can tap into the importance of exercising as far as rest is concerned?
Oh yeah. I mean, when after a good exercise, you enjoy your sleep. And the next morning you'll be feeling good. But also, it's part of our plan as we prepare for a race. Resting is part of training.
Okay.
Yeah. Resting. In the plan there's rest.
There's rest.
And it's mandatory.
It's mandatory.
Yes, mandatory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a weekly rest, daily rest, or is rest during the maybe the 1 hour of that session for that day?
No, it's I think like suppose it depends with your plan. Naturally, we rest on Sabbath because we don't go out training. But you also need to look for a day where you even have to rest. So it's like today I'm not doing anything. I need to give my body time to build up, to recover from the torture that I subjected to. Each to maybe the previous day.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's very interesting. Now we're looking at rest.
Yeah.
What about fresh air?
Fresh air, it's a key. You need fresh air so that the metabolism, the whole process, I'm not a science person, but I'm just thinking, this science 101, that you need fresh air for the metabolism and what, for you to be able to function well.
Yeah.
This whole process, they have to take place, and you need fresh air for that.
Yeah, we have got what we call mitochondria inside the cell, which is like a zesa plant.
Okay.
Where energy is produced.
Okay.
And for us to be able to have that spark of energy, maybe if you want to think of it like maybe a vehicle that has got spark plugs.
Okay.
And when air gets in there, the oxygen, then we get the spark. So
there you have it.
Indeed, when it comes to fresh air, there is that component as far as energy production is concerned. But I want to drive to the point, I have seen some people who sometimes I don't think maybe this would be a marathon, because usually when it's a marathon, sometimes there's not much vehicles. But I've seen some people, sometimes the road is filled with the vehicles that are producing carbon monoxide, and that's the space where they are exercising in that space. As compared to when I think maybe someone who is probably exercising earlier before there are many cars on the road, or maybe in a pathway that is less populated with vehicles or less polluted. Could those environmental factors of pollution, looking at the EON environment, negatively impact exercise, whether it's endurance or recovery?
True, it does. It's like when there are fumes, they choke you. You're not at your best when you are choked with these fumes. So normally when you really need to have quality training program, either you go early before there are too many cars on the road.
Okay.
Or you go somewhere where there are no cars.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe so we go Kumakomo, quite depending with the plan that you have. But surely polluted air affects training.
Yeah, so that's as far as the environment is concerned. What about temperance? We are looking at temperance moderation in that which is good, as well as avoidance of that which is not good. I remember reading in one study where they were looking at when one overexerts themselves beyond what their body can manage. As well as when it comes to women specifically, there was a link in actual essence between possible fatigue, lack of sleep, weight loss, as well as possible infertility sometimes, because some of the fats that are needed for certain production in the body as far as fertility was concerned were depleted. So when you're looking at temperance when it comes to exercise, Munozi, what I was saying,
our bodies is a very intelligent entity. So our first rule as we engage in whatever activity, be it 21 kilometers, be it 42 or any other ultra, is you listen to your body.
Okay.
Listen to your body. When your body tells you that, no, I can't take this anymore, respect it.
Okay.
So we have to be temperate. Respect. So the training, the training that we do is like conditioning our bodies. Like that's why you see when we train, you don't just do it, just like a blast of things, or you do almost everything at once. It's gradual, and you are conditioning your body. That no, I think this I can take. I think this I can take.
Okay.
I think this I can take. I remember my coach telling me that, no, Pastor, today we are doing a long run. Don't worry about speed. We just want to tell our bodies that we can do 3 hours non-stop.
Okay.
So we'll be just doing it, chatting and talking and leisurely. But when I'm done with the 3 hours, my body has already registered that you can do three hours non-stop. Okay. So temperance is key. That's why I said even when you are in a race, you need to know this is the time I should dig in. This time I have no matter I feel that let me go. No matter I've got that feeling that I'm feeling good, no. Be temperate.
Be temperate.
Yeah, to be temperate. When I was running, I was with my friend. We were helping each other. I think I ran with him for a fellow pastor from the north. We ran with each other for about 70 k's. He has got speed. So I could see at times when the ground is like level or it's sloping, he would go. I said, no, come back. Slow down. Slow down, because we still have a long way to go. So you need to spread our energy. Energy distribution. You cannot do it if you are intemperate. Yeah.
Okay. Temperance in all things.
It's key.
It's key.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Very interesting. When it comes to exercising, in this case, preparation for a marathon, or probably the marathon itself, it's very clear that there is need to be temperate, to be able to listen to the body, and to a certain extent, being able to understand the message the body is sending.
Through,
yes. Now, there is also issues of integrity. I know I have heard certain stories when it comes to people who do marathons. Some, they use different forms of chemicals to try and help them through. How does integrity come in?
Integrity, integrity comes in by having this fair play, even as you run. Fair play. Don't cheat by not cheating, and so there are so many ways of cheating. Especially the elites, these guys that do it for money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they may have some drugs that enhance them to go faster.
Okay.
But that's why there's always this doping. They are always tested, and some are banned, and so, and others. I heard about. Because some of us we are not in the elite class where they'll be at the front. Some of us will be just in the middle there. But I also heard that some even the support car pulls by the runner, and then they put the runner in the car, just to take a breather, and they drive maybe for a kilometer, and then drop him, and off he goes. So there's need for integrity. You just have to have integrity. So for me, even with my coach, I tell him that, Coach, if I'm tired, when you give me a task to do, I do it faithfully. And even we always like we're running. There's a marked course.
Okay.
There's a marked. So others may try to cut some corners, but I always say, Coach, let's go all the way.
Okay.
So the joy of the marathoner is to complete the marathon.
Okay.
Knowing that they've done it, without any machinations to make it easy. There's no joy. Maybe in having a medal, which you know that you didn't get correctly or rightly or ethically.
Yes.
So there's always joy in doing the right thing. There's always that joy.
Yeah. So being a marathoner can actually foster and encourage integrity. And if someone values integrity, then their joy will be full.
Yeah, sure. And in life, when you value integrity, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. You're in good space.
Looking at optimism, having a positive outlook that things will work out well, I think you touched a little bit on that one when you talked about your last comrades when you were on the last lap, and you thought about how you are fearfully and wonderfully made and marvelous at the ways of God. So when we are looking at going through a marathon and probably exercising and preparing for such, how does optimism play a role? How does it come in?
You can't even think about even registering when you're not optimistic that you can complete it.
Okay.
And so a marathoner, is trained to finish what they would have started. So at times when I have some tasks ahead of me and seem to be, not really pulling through them, I always remind myself that, what, we have done 42. You can easily do this.
Okay.
So we are always optimistic about life.
Yeah. A positive outlook can actually contribute to finishing a marathon. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with just
a single one.
A single step. At the same time, when one has managed to finish whatever goal they've set for themselves, it can translate also into personal life experience. Ita 21 kilometer lap ndikapedza. I think in the same vein, I can also finish this task that is set before me, whether one is building a house or maybe they are studying for school or they've got some other goals in other areas of life. If one overcomes and does well in one area of life, they are likely to use the same principles and replicate in another area.
True. It's like what? With marathons, your physical well-being, even physical training takes you to a certain distance. Thereafter, it's your mental.
Okay.
And so that is so we also train our mental faculty. Also train. So when you train your mind, you can face anything in life. You can face anything. But it's all up here.
Yeah. Let's look at nutrition. Yep. You mentioned that what you eat, or as far as diet is concerned. How does this look like if we're going to paint a picture of nutrition? when it comes to preparation for a marathon, maybe during a marathon, post-marathon? What does the picture look like?
Pre-marathon, as you train for it, you need really to take good care of your body. Yeah, no. Your table should be something that is good for your body. You need to avoid harmful stuff because they will take a toll on your health and you will not be able to perform that much. Fruits are a must.
Okay.
A must. You can't do without. You see. And we need energy. So a week before, maybe some few days before, some do what we call carb loading, where you need to really make sure that you have sufficient intake of carbohydrates.
Okay.
Which will easily be converted to energy as you run. So you are very intentional. You avoid harmful stuff. Avoid harmful stuff. You take things that are good for your health. It's good so that because it is only a healthy body that can endure the toll of running 42 kilometers.
Okay. So when we're looking at some of the harmful stuff, are there a few examples that you can give?
Well, oily food. It's a no-no. Caffeinated drinks. It's a no-no.
Okay.
Obviously, from our context as Adventists, no beer. But I'm just saying this for the sake of those that may not be Adventists, no beer. So those are some of the harmful things that you have to really to be wary of.
Okay.
To be wary of.
Then some examples of the good stuff, the good food that one can take. You mentioned fruits. You mentioned carbohydrates. Are there any other that one should make sure they don't miss when they are put in their plate or their plate is brought before them to consume?
You need nuts. You need like I say, fruits, and even also small grain.
Okay.
They're good. They're very good. Very good for you.
What about vegetables?
Too much. You have to have a
much
lot of. Well, I couldn't mention that because that's. I thought we'll take that for granted.
Yeah,
we really need vegetables.
Yeah. No, in consultation, sometimes I actually come across people that have not eaten vegetables for quite some time because they don't taste nice. As compared to fruits, they are sweet, they are nice. As compared sometimes maybe to fast foods that are spice and savory. Yeah. So nutrition plays an important role.
Yeah.
Either way, one is preparing, post-preparation, and one can become more conscious about healthy eating, especially if they are preparing for such exertion. What about social support? Does it have place when it comes to exercise and marathon activities, social support?
Sure, it has. It has. Normally, even during training, like I'm a member at the country club gym.
Okay.
So at times with my coach, we use the ground to run. We can do 21 kilometers there. Normally we get people to really cheer us up.
Okay.
As we run. And you know what it is when you are cheered at. You always want. You do not want. You always. You wouldn't want to disappoint those that are cheering you up. So social support, it's key. Even in every, especially during the race.
Okay.
Talk of Victoria Falls. As early as when we start, there'll be people that will be some they even they will be having their breakfast there, seated in their chairs, cheering us up.
Okay.
And along the way, we got drummers, those that would be, engaged in traditional dancing and like. And one thing that is forever imprinted in my mind with regard to comrades is the support.
It's the support.
The support is incredible all the way. It's incredible.
Yeah.
By 5 o'clock, they were lined up. You would think that it's only us athletes, but you see, the time you go through past the start line, you see they'll be there. Yeah! And that noise, that cheering, that whatever. And others will be giving you fruits or all what you want along the way. It really plays a big role. It plays a big role.
Thank you so much. We are discussing celebrations in the context of exercise from someone who's been practicing and implementing exercise. In this case, walking, running, preparing for marathon, and going through and finishing. Pastor, what are your last words that you want to give our viewers when it comes to exercise?
Let's do it. Let's do it. It's good for us. You will thank me later, and you won't regret.
Amen.
We need to be good stewards of our bodies.
Thank you so much, Pastor, for coming through. As we have heard it from the pastor, simply let's do it. Celebrations, health, rebalance, where we discuss everything health and celebrate it throughout, one letter at a time. Pastor Tina Matireng.
Baba muri kudenga, tinokutenda zvikuru nemukana wamatipa wokutaura maringe nekuti tive vanhu vakasimba tikushandirei tiine miviri yakanaka. Uyezve Mwari, we appreciate that the bodies that we have are not ours. Help us to keep them well for you. Help us, Father, to use them and to take good care of them for your glory. Mustela Jesu Kristu nokunamata. Amen.
Amen.
Vangeli, zinele zinye zimpeti vangeli.